All right, on the menu today is the Doublade Metagross build. This deck plays a bit like Goldango's Make It Rain, but instead of energy, we're using Pokemon in your hand to deal up to 600 damage. Also, they do not get discarded after your attack. Your attack will get stronger every turn as you use Genesect, item cards, and supporters to grab more Pokemon. Metagross will help by using his X-Boot to give your Doublade the 2 energy it needs to attack. He's also good as a backup attacker in a pinch, and his X-Boot ability can also get your trapped Pokemon out of the active. Fez for emergency draw after a KO. The ace is Max Rod, which puts up to 5 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. We have various item cards and supporters to help with recovery and getting set up. Full Metal Lab makes our metal Pokemon take 30 less damage. Ignition Energy is helpful because if you cannot get your Metagross going, but your Doublade is ready, it'll give you what you need to attack, but it will be discarded after. Also, if your Metagross is trapped and active, you can use it to retreat. However, you cannot use it alone to attack with Metagross, as Metagross will still need a metal energy to attack. So that's the build. Let's go try it out. And Beldum in the front. Let's see what we get next. Oh, Fez! See, that's bad luck. I don't like it when I'm stuck with a Fez in the front. Ooh, Venusaur. Okay. We can knock out Venusaurs. It's a lot of fun. But we do have to focus on their Meganium, so let's do Brock Scouting. We're gonna grab a Jenny and a Beldum. Wait, no. A Jenny and a Honedge. We're gonna have to get a Beldum another way. Grab a little more damage. We might not even need a backup Beldum this game. I will need a second Honedge, and preferably a second Jenny. Maybe we'll get a backup Beldum. I don't know yet. I kind of like having 2, 2, and 2. Now what I can do is, well, I need energy. I need energy, but I have a boss, which is nice. Okay. Oh, well, there's the second Jenny, so we got our damage collectors going. We get our Honedge going. I think I have no choice but to Lily right now, unfortunately, because we really need other stuff, and I can get the damage right back with Jenny, but I need... Okay, well, there's a backup Beldum and a backup Honedge. That's nice. Get rid of that stadium. Okay, so now I just need to start evolving. So what I'll do is candy the Beldum. And then, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use Ignition to retreat. Put my Doublade up. Get him going. And then get some more damage. And get a quick two prize cards right there. Yeah, wha-bam. I can slow evo the other Beldum. Get my other Doublade ready. Get energy on him. Is he gonna try to trap me? No. He's looking for a stadium. That doesn't hurt me too much, because Metagross. I also have one in my hand, so I can save the Metagross to get my other Doublade going. I would love a boss. A boss would be so much fun right now. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm staying right here. Let's get this little Doublade ready. Prepped and ready, and then I can, if I want, start prepping the Metagross just as a backup attacker next turn. Is there anything that I really want to get now? And then just to prepare for Venusaur, just in case in the next turn he happens to find everything he needs, I'll just get this stuff, spin the deck a little. Do I have a Metang? I don't have a Metang. We'll start like slow evoing Beldum. Is there anything else I can grab? Yeah, a little more damage here. And then if they take one out, I'll have a backup ready to go. Let's see, 420 already. But let's not reveal too many. We don't want cause for red carding, do we? Speaking of red cards. Teal dance. Okay, they're getting their stadium. That's okay, because we are ready for a Venusaur. I'm ready. Give me the Venusaur. Okay. I think the quote-unquote worst that can happen right now is a red card, but even then, I can get 240 damage back immediately. So it's really not that bad. Teal dance. Okay, he decided to take a prize. That is fine. So what I will do is I will get Doublade up, put another Honedge down, prep, and I will put one energy on this one, and then an energy from my hand. I will get back a little damage with my Night Stretcher. And I don't believe I had any more Evos in here for that, right? No, but I can get my Metagross, my second Metagross going. Not that he's super necessary at this point because I don't have much more energy left in the deck. It's 240. Aww. Well, wabam! Oh, glitch! Okay, Honedge in the front. Oh my gosh. Does anybody else have that problem where you try to drag a card in the beginning and it keeps dropping it? It happens to me very often. And I'm not sure why. We got a Hoot Hoot up front. Hoot Hoot! I'm gonna save my lab. Nothing else I can do. I don't like going first. Hoot Hoot! Fan. That's a very, very good thing I didn't put down my stadium. If you have a stadium down and they have their fan with an energy, they can do 70 damage, and I would be donked right now. Of course, they might have a stadium, but at least I didn't help them. It's Eevee. They did have a stadium. However, I'm just gonna replace that now because I don't want them to have that. Okay, so yeah, I think. Problem is if I really do need a backup, so I'm just gonna get 2 basics. I know I can start getting the Doublade going, but the problem is, well, I can do it this way, first of all. The problem is if I do it with Brock, I won't have damage, so I can at least Doublade this way and then have a little damage to do. So I can harm the Hoot Hoot in front of me. I won't KO him, but better than nothing. And then next turn we'll be doing 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 180. Maybe I can boss up the Eevee too. Get going. I need a backup Honedge. Annoying, but not devastating, and I got damage back. So actually, that's a better hand than what I had. I lost my boss, but that's okay. Oh. Okay, we got Honedge. We got Beldum. Very good. We have a candy. And, Gravity Mountain, Dun-Dun. Red card. Let's see what we can grab with Pokepad. All right. What are we top decking? Ah, a Doublade. Perfect. So I don't have to grab that. Let's go ahead and get... I'm gonna go ahead and grab Metang because we don't have Metagross yet, so I can't candy yet. And next turn we will Doublade, Metang, put an energy on now, and then maybe Lily, depending on what we get. Let's see. We got rid of a red card. That is good for us. I need a backup Honedge because they might be taking this out right now if they manage to evolve. Ooh, they got rid of another red card. That's good. I wonder if they're gonna get a boss to get the Metang, the Beldum stuck. Soon to be Metang. No, Hilda. Okay. Okay, this Honedge is doomed. We definitely need to Lily. And hopefully get some more basics on our bench. It is not impossible, it is just a little more difficult. Of course, if I top deck a Metagross, then I can at least start hitting. That would be ideal. Well, I could trap them, but I do need to Lily. They're just gonna take out this Metang. I don't know if I just want to do 70 damage. It's kind of wasteful. Fez. Oh. I keep forgetting poison. By the way, poison does not let you Fez afterwards. Just FYI. Get a backup Beldum because this one's going to be done. Okay. Now if we can just get going, that would be good. So he takes another prize card. Hopefully he doesn't boss anything. Okay. Okay. I need 6 damage cards. I say damage cards, but it's the Honedge line. Aegislash line, Doublade line, whatever you call it. Okay. Now, hopefully we top deck something good, something helpful. My plan is to start smacking. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I do need to evolve. So that's 1 less bit of damage. But then I can Dawn. Get 3 more cards for damage. So that's 240 damage. So at least I can give him a good whack. There's nothing else I can do, so we're just gonna smack him. And then next turn I can get the Doublade going, and this is a very difficult game right now. But we might just get a card that saves everything, you never know. It would be very nice to have the Metagross going, so I can just power up the next Doublade. Oof. I don't want to put something else forward, though, so let's see what... Oh, just an energy. Oh, man. This is not good. Okay, then I'm going to grab my Metagross, and... At least we can take him out. He doesn't have another backup attacker yet, but this one will probably get going really quick. So let's see what happens after we take this out. Maybe he doesn't have the card. Let's go ahead and put this energy on just because. Okay. Now, will he get the other one going? It is a bit rough. Okay, okay, great. We have our second Jenny, so that means we can really get damage ramped up. That's 4 of my damage cards every turn. That's 240 damage more every turn. But does he have the card? Hopefully he doesn't have a judge, because I would like to get the Jenny down before then. Tatsugiri! Okay. You're gonna trap the Metagross, aren't you? It's not the end of the world if he does, because I can get it out of the active quite easily. Okay, I can get that out. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Not ideal, but that's okay. I'm not gonna stress until there's something to stress about. Okay. Got a Rare Candy MEG. We'll go ahead and do the metallic signal just because I want to see what's left. Okay, 2 Aegislash. So that's the last bit of our damage we can grab right now. So I'm not going to put down the other Jenny because there's nothing else to grab right now. I will go ahead and get this Jenny out of here. Put the Doublade back up. Now, the issue here is most of my energy is now in discard. So I really need either my Lana's Aid or my Max Rod soon. Very soon. I only need a couple for Tatsugiri, so I'm just not going to use it. Okay, we got another energy. That's good. Now I can get the other Doublade going, unless they judge or red card. Just hopefully they won't get what they need to get going. We're doing okay. We're doing okay right now. Next turn I am going to go ahead and bench the Jenny, just in case we do get red carded. I can get the energy, the cards, the damage cards back quicker. Okay, he's bossing again. That's a wee bit annoying. Now, I might be stuck for a bit because I don't have any more energy at this moment. Let's just get that down. So yeah, if I X-boot, there's nothing to grab. But I can... Okay, the Max Rod is still there. The Lana's Aid is not prized. There is 4 ignition energy, so if I can get that, I can use that to retreat, but I don't have it right now, so all I can do is wait, and we will just get our other Doublade ready and just hope for ignition energy or, you know, Max Rod or something. Tight situation. If he takes out the Metagross, he'll take 2 cards. He's having trouble finding his Mega, which is good for us, because he's getting stalled. He'll probably find it soon, though. But there's so many cards that could help me get out of this situation. Okay, I think he found it, because he put that up with gusto. He's gonna Night Stretcher it? Okay. Okay. All is not lost, because if I can just KO that in 1 hit, we're done. And it is possible. The most damage he does is 160. So I may end up just waiting for him to take this Metagross. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got the ignition. Let me check something. I can do 240 damage. Okay, let me think about this for a second, because I am fully aware that I can retreat. But, I can either retreat and do 240 with the Doublade, which is more damage, or I can let him take the Metagross. And then, I'm just, you know, just to be safe, I'm gonna give him the one prize. 300 damage. I think that's better. Now, he is probably gonna destroy that just so he can run away. The energy, discard the energy to run away. Okay, he's bossing the Metagross back up. That's fine. That is okay. Because if he does that, then he's done on the next turn. And GG. Let's see. Okay, he chose to do that. Which... okay. I won't even wait. I will just go ahead and... yeah, let's just go. I kind of thought about getting more damage, which would be fun, but I don't want him to concede, so... and there we go. Oh, they have Unfair Stamp and Machination, so we're gonna have to be careful with our hand here. Punkaboo! Okay, well, the good news is we have a Doublade. We have Brock Scouting, so we can grab our basics. We've got some damage ready to go. So let's go ahead and grab a Beldum. And a backup Honedge. Honedge. We will just grab a couple little damage dealers for later. If I don't get my candy by next turn, I'll grab a Metang next turn. Hopefully they don't have what they need to take out the Honedge. I do have a boss. That's a nasty little attack. He acts as a mini Machination. So this is a control deck because we already saw the Unfair Stamp, we already saw the Machination. That card will make you choose 3 cards in your hand to throw into your deck. So this is a control deck, and they're going to use it on me right now. So let's see. I'll put Lana's Aid back in my deck. I'll go ahead and put the Aegislash and one of the Doublades back in because I don't need them right now. So, and they go into the deck. They do not just disappear. I can grab those back with Genesect, so it's not a big deal. We do need to get going though, so. Honestly, he only has 90 HP, so I can just keep throwing these two back in the deck, so it doesn't really affect me too bad. What is this that he brought out? Gourgeist. Ooh! So let us grab... Actually, we can get even more draw that way. We'll grab the Metang. We already have a Metagross. So we'll just grab a wee bit more damage. We have Metagross. We have Doublade. Okay. We got that all ready. Next turn, we'll get Metagross going, and we'll be able to do some damage. He's getting this guy ready to attack. And it'll discard a random card from my hand, so hopefully it's one of the Aegislashes. Hopefully it's not the Metagross. That would be worst case scenario, so a 1 out of 4 chance. And okay, best case scenario. Now we'll take this out. We will get Metagross going. We'll get our damage back. We're at 120. 240. One more available there. I can get another with Dawn if I need to, but I don't. So I'm just going to... I'm going to grab a backup with Dawn. Get a backup started. And then we smack. So right now the only attacker he has is Banette. And I'm not worried about these cards going back into the deck. I think what I can do is boss up the Latias and take away his free retreat. Although this is kind of useless because this is stage 1. Jackalope's is stage 1, so okay. Ah, the Clefairy. Okay, there's the Machination. I'll go ahead and get rid of these. I don't need those. And then I can get... Since nothing he has a lot of HP, actually. Just do that instead. Nothing he has a ton of HP, and I can take it out easily. I just need to find my Max Rod. Or Lana. Oh, that was sneaky, but ultimately ineffective. Because I can just grab them right back. So that's already enough to take him out. I'm going to not put a ton... Well, I'm going to get... Okay. I want one more. just so I can upgrade the Honedge so I have my backup ready. But that's enough to take him out. Wabam! So now he needs at least 2 energy on his Clefairy to get going. I have a boss, which is very nice. Oh! Wabam! Okay. Ooh! We got 3 Honedges. I'm just gonna use 2. Keep 1 foe damage. Got a Doublade. We really need a Beldum. A Zekrom! Haven't seen one of those in a while. I do see Zoroarks quite often. Okay. Oh, boss. Oy. That is not what I was hoping for. But if I can save that. If I can. I don't want to help him and boss that up. So that's what he wants. This is his damage. So I'll wait until he pops up forward and then I'll boss that back and take that out. Can't do anything if he has no damage Pokemon. All right. I really need an energy, you guys. I need an energy real bad. Because I could be swinging next turn. But I need an energy to do that. Any energy will do. Oh, I just saw his ace. I didn't see what it was, though. We're not worried about monkeys. Okay. Don't have a switch. Do not. Okay. Please give me something useful. Beldum? Beldum? Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna stress. We're gonna put down the other Honedge. We're gonna get this Doublade ready. Because we can get this one ready if he doesn't knock it out. I just don't want to give him 2. So now that we have the Beldum, we can go ahead and get the Metang and Metagross for the next turn. I keep wanting to say level. And we wait. We wait. I'm saving my boss. Hopefully he doesn't disrupt my hand. We will see what happens. It would be lovely if I could take that out because that is his damage dealer. His main damage dealer, I should say. If he has nothing to Night Joker off of, then he can't do anything. So I suppose he could probably use Mind Bend. But this is what we worry about. No, okay. That is why I didn't evolve that. He gets 1 card, not I discard 1 card, not my Honedge and Doublade. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Darn it. Okay. Just gonna sacrifice another Honedge because... Game? You are not on my side right now. Let's trap this again. Okay. If I can make it to the next turn without any more trouble, I can get the Metagross going. I can get the damage going. I can take out his main damage dealer. And then maybe we'll find our other boss, and then we'll be able, you know, boss him up and take him out. Can he switch again? Is the question. Is he stuck? I have plenty of damage for this. The nice thing about that deck is it doesn't have a lot of HP, so I don't need much. Oh, darn it. Well, as long as, okay. Okay, well then I really do need a boss because I need to get this. But I am going to be attacking this turn. However, now I am out of backups, so I may have to start. Let me see if I can get one with a Pokepad. Yeah, okay. It's not done yet. So we'll do that. Okay. Nothing else I can do right now. Hopefully I get something useful. Not really. He's gonna get the other Zoroark going. I really need a boss. I mean, I can take out, you know, 2 more Zoroarks. But I need Lana's or my Max Rod. Just something that I can get this other Honedge going and then another Honedge. Because I'm taking 2 prizes, he's taking 1 until he bosses, you know, the Jenny or the Metagross, which he's not right now. So for now, I'm okay. But at this point, I really need something to get my stuff out of discard. So hopefully I can top deck something useful. I kinda did not. And that is really not good. I really need something. Maybe I'll grab something out of the prize. See if I can thin my deck a little more. No. Okay. Since I don't have a backup, I'm gonna have to start getting Metagross going. We can KO this one. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I'm gonna have to start swinging with Metagross. If he manages to get it going. Get his next Zoroark going. Which I think he is. He red carded me. That's fine because I wasn't going to be using the Doublade anymore now. We're moving on to Metagross. As long as I can get the hit in first, then we should be good. I hit him, he hits me. I hit him again, GG. Oh. He's bringing out the Badoo. I mean... I'll go ahead and take a prize then. And that brings me 1 step closer. He couldn't find his Zoroark. Okay, we take the prize, and we'll see what happens next. A Poképad! That could help me get a wee bit more damage. Things are actually looking pretty good right now. But I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. Ooh, okay. So that was my Doublade Metagross deck. Now, I will say that I did have fun, and when the games went well, I got what I needed and managed to win. It was really great. A few times I even managed to wiggle out of a tough situation and come out on top. However, I admit that the ratio of wins to losses was about 1-to-1. Many times I couldn't get what I needed to get going, and those games did not bode well for me. Could I tweak this deck? Sure. But I'll ask you guys, what would you change to make this deck really shine? Have you tried this build, and if so, what are your opinions on it? Feel free to comment below and be sure to like, subscribe, and tune in to my next video. Thanks for watching!